DIY Trucker J up in the morning, about to head to the job, get up in and get this day started. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel, smash the like, subscribe to the channel. Share it out if you can. All right, so we're going ahead and get to work. We got to go back down to the port today. I'm surprised I didn't get to work and start this day. Get this day started. Yeah, this lady was getting off the drive, but I had to slow up real quick. I know I ain't to work, but I ain't no rush for the back and forth. It's early in the morning, you gotta support where you live at. Support the community, man. I need my driveway done my damn self. That's nice. Homeowner now about 2 years now. Hey, good morning, Grace. You must got a new channel. How you ain't got no wrench? Go ahead and get by the people here. Yep. Grace, that's a new channel. How you ain't got no wrench? I don't take wrenches over here. Oh, I'm gonna drive safe. Look at this deer right here. You see a deer? You gonna come out with your big old ears? Come on out, man. Come on. Let me drive slow. Don't run. Yeah, stay your big ass right there. You gotta be careful with these deers, man. I ain't want to hit that. See, he walked across. I knew she was gonna do that. I knew that was gonna happen. Just walking real slow. They don't run around here. They don't run from you. They watch you, come up to you and shit. But that's because the people down here feeds them a lot. They feed the deers. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I know. There's a lot down here where I live at. They don't run. They come up to the porch and eat your food and shit. And the deers around here domestic. Them here deers don't run. They never run. But good morning to everybody in the chat. Which I see in the building. You gotta be careful out here. There's a lot of deers. A lot of deers, a lot of small, fancy foxes running around here. There's a lot of bears running around here, big black bears. There's a lot of everything. Cause the woods is right here, right to the right side. This Thornhurst Forest. So the forest right there. So that's why you get a lot of these animals and shit. Plus what happens when you live in the woods, you can get a lot of this stuff too. Yeah, no, it's not Mississippi. This is Pennsylvania. It looked like it, right? Yeah, it's backroads of PA, backroads of Pennsylvania. But this is Pennsylvania, the backroads of PA. Hey, Grace. That's you got a new channel, Grace? You're supposed to have a wrench. There it is. Then you get the fog. Oh, it's night and day over here. You see the guy over there running this shit. Oh, especially it's even nice if you're on a motorcycle coming through here on a motorcycle. Yeah. Yeah, I done left the hood for the woods. I moved from the hood up here to the woods. I never went back. I've been up here now about 14 years. Oh, this is your channel? Oh, okay. I got you. I agree, so I give you a wrench back, but I don't take wrenches. That's why I'm saying I don't understand how you don't have one. But I don't take wrenches. If I give you a wrench, you have a wrench. I don't take wrenches. This ain't no job over here. I give you that back. Oh yeah, it's foggy out here. It's all day. You see how it went from light to fog? That's how it is in the woods. You go around one corner, it be foggy, another bright, another corner, it be looking like it's about to rain. Hands out here. Yeah, the bears took them out there. There was a bear right there by the tree. I didn't see a small cub. It's hiding behind the tree. Yeah, you got him out here. Oh, okay, I got you. Let me see something real quick. there. No problem. Get there and get to work so I can make it down to this damn point. I should have been got up. It's gonna end up being a long day. Shit. Fog down, the sun come back out. It's crazy on these back roads. Before this road smooth. Something now they repaved it. Everything's shaky now. These roads be baby smooth. No Diddy, but shit. Now they done put the no Diddy oil on the rocks. What they usually do up here, they won't carve the road up. They'll put screen rock on it, little tiny crushed rocks. They do the whole road, they come back and spray it down with oil. So, it look nice. With all that shit, eats the chassis up, eats your paint up, enamel up. Going on this mountain, you gotta keep it clean, I guess. What's Yeah, but it's nice up here though. I moved up here 14 years ago, going on 15 years. When I moved up here, I done left the hood, and I never turned back. I like it up here. Not too many. You got, this area right here. There's not too many blacks up here. I go to the supermarket. I'll probably be the only black man in the supermarket for about an hour and a half until somebody else comes in. But other than that, I like it up here though. It's quiet, somewhat peaceful, and a lot of shit going down up here. Everybody up here got guns, so you live in a state where everybody got guns, especially in the area. You're less likely to just talk it out, other than trying to put your hands on somebody up here because you don't know who's strapped. You don't know. So as adults, you probably just want to talk it out. Up here, you don't have to worry about gangs and shit. Not in this area anyway. You don't have to worry about all of that. Go to work, come home, and do good. Bunch of geese. Yeah, I don't want to run on them damn things over. But it's peaceful up here. It's peaceful. People come up here and they go, "What you got to do up here?" I tell you straight up, nothing. They got malls and everything up here. Scranton, Wilkesboro. They got Mount Pocono, Tannerville. They got areas up here that you could go out. But where I live at, the bottom of the hole, it's just nice down there. Golf course, swimming. You're in the golf and swimming, tennis, basketball. Clubhouse and all that shit. They got all that back there. You're in the hunting. All of that shit. You need to go to a gun ring. They got a bunch of gun stores up here. Where I live at, they got an outside gun range, about an hour and a half down the back road. You go out there with your guns and shit, whatever you got, shoot off. So, can't beat it though. You can run to the city, enjoy yourself, and come back, sleep peaceful. I thought I was on my other channel. Usually I start the live on the other channel. I didn't know I was on the J Quill channel, but we're gonna run this down to the port. But I did not know I was on this channel though. I just started the live. That's what I do. I have the paperwork. I think it's in I gotta retrieve that. Thought I had it. He sell containers here if y'all want to buy a container. They sell containers. You ain't to buy a container. I own one myself. Shit good for storage if you're doing like underground bunkers and all that. I think that's why a lot of people starting to buy them too. They build a lot of underground bunkers. I guess they paying for the. All right, he pulling out now. I like that truck right there. I think that's a beautiful truck. I really like this truck. It's a Peterbilt. I think that's I forgot when he got that a couple years ago. It's nice. Hey, what's going on, Angie? Appreciate it. Yeah. That because I used to be on my other, my other channel was DIY Trucker J. I thought this was DIY Trucker J when I started, but yeah, I didn't know I was on the J Quill channel because I usually I do the J Quill, the DIY Trucker J in the morning, and then on my way back from where coming from, I do the J Quill. But hey, we on this channel now, so we stay here. But we gonna take this truck right here. I'm gonna take this purple truck right here, and we gonna get up out of here though. But welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. I appreciate it though. Appreciate your support. Let me grab this truck real quick. Let me go ahead and see if I can locate this see if I can locate this box real quick while the AC running because it's warm up here. I think he said 300. We'll grab a load. Sunlight bright as shit. I think this is right here. Yeah, it's this blue box right here. This 425-9885. All right, we're gonna take this box right here. Chassis number again. Well, I gotta drop the box and leave the chassis in Newark anyway. So, yeah, right down anyway. Yeah, let me see. All right, let me check this. I gotta drop this and pick up a 20-foot chassis on the way back. So we're gonna take this box. Ain't no pin in this damn car. I ain't never got no pin. I guess back out, man, I tell you one thing, it's getting old now. Back in the day, you had to keep mad pins in the car. Now everything is done on the damn cell phone. Don't nobody write no more. Don't nobody write no more, man. Shit. All right, I need the tear weight. I need to write down the tear weight. The tear weight is, what's it, 8510? Yeah, all right, what the pin at? What pin is that? Shit, I hate that, man. I don't know how they do it all day. You put this gun in this glove compartment. I don't know how people keep a gun on their waist all day. I don't like that, man. All right, let me take a picture of the back door there. Take a picture of that back door. I ain't got no damn pen. Everybody doing everything with cameras now. Chassis, what's the chassis on that thing? Oh, it's right there. All right. Let's get it. Yeah, I've been doing this 32 years. I'm tired now, but we about to start something different in a minute. We definitely about to start something different. We're on a new journey with this shit. Yeah, I'm about to get out of this and get into something else. All right, let me grab this truck real quick. So the gang go. Park this damn car. You gonna get up out of here. Let's get it. What else I got? Headset. Bring the glasses, even though I bring that. What else I got? What else I got? I think that's about it. Bring this, everything in the pocket. Alright, let's get it. Damn on that page. Woo. Damn doors locked. Hate the damn headset. Alright. Where we at with this? I guess everybody leaving out right about now. Yeah, they all leaving out now. I'll tell you I like this new truck. Money for it though. Phew, I think he paid about $210 for that truck. $210, but it make you money though. Like these day cabs right here, the KW day cabs, them shit's worth about $200,000. The day cabs more than the sleepers. It's like buying a coupe. Like a coupe will cost you more than a photo. That's just the cost of it. Need to grab this blue box. Let me get up out of here. Yeah, I had to make sure, you know, so that, you know, you come through, you know when I'm live. All right. Let's grab the box over here. You know, that's for those who went to buying containers. He sell containers though, you know. He sell them. This is my container right here. But I own this one right here. This is my box. So I pay him like pay him like $150 a month to keep the parts here. But if people into buying containers, he do sell them, but you ain't gonna get it for what I got it for. And I done had that box about 3 years now, about going on 3.5 years. I done had that container. Do sell those boxes though. I think those 20 footers, I think they running for like 3,000, and I think the 40 foots running, I think running about like 2,500, something like that. Something like that. Oh yeah, you got it, you got it. Let me jump out real quick. I gotta. All right, I'm gonna take y'all with me real quick. To his box. Yeah, like the black ones right here. And he painted them and sell them like that. People want them black. Box ugly as hell, but they want them like they asking for it. They be questioning them like that. Alright. Let's go ahead and hook up real quick so I can get up out of here. Yeah, lights. Alright, make sure I'm hooked. Alright, we hooked. I don't know how much weight, probably like 40 on this, 40,000. See, you gotta be careful. That thing will hit you in your face. That's why I let it go so fast. You can't be up on this thing. She get loose. Shit, you get right in your face. And you gotta control this thing. See, it's supposed to lock in, but it don't want to lock in, so you gotta be careful. Because this thing will hit you in your face, take your tooth out, give you a black eye, damage the side of your face. It's still brake handle dangerous. Everybody who drives trucks, they experience getting hit in the face with that. Alright. You ain't gotta do too much but kick these damn tires. Alright, yard look like it's getting full, but alright. We got a seal on it. This seal ain't even locked. I don't know. That wasn't locked. But I'm not gonna even worry about that. I'm gonna leave shit just like that. Alright. Make sure these shits are locked. That's that. Let's get them out of here. Out of here and get down to this damn port. Need to call Brian Perrat. You know, what we call Perrats is not on them street type terminology shit. We call pier rats if you're in a pier every day and you running in and out the piers and you're all over the place in a port, so we call them pier rats. The ports is the pier, the pier's the port. But if you inside, you there every day running around, we call you pier rats. And being a pier rat in a port ain't too bad because you get paid by the hour. You clock so many hours in. You know what? We do this real quick. So it's not too bad if you in a port running around making money. So if you call a pier rat in the port and you making money, you're doing pretty good. But a lot of people understand what I'm talking about. Well, being a rat ain't good. It ain't that type of shit. You called him, you said being a rat was good. You know how people do it. But you make money in the port right there. They call you a pier rat in the port, you one up. You getting paid by the hour. Right now work is slow, so you can go on the pier and do down there 12 hours just sitting there, getting paid just to sit in the port. And sometimes you can be a pain in the ass, but you can get paid to sit in the port. Especially if you're getting $30 an hour just to sit in the port at $30 an hour, at $35 an hour to sit in the port. Shit, you wouldn't mind if they call you a pier rat. You be in the port all day. You making money doing that. You got guys in the port making $32 an hour. They just sit in the truck. They sit there all day. What's the tearaway on this? Chassis 725. Tier weight 8510. You don't got to put all that down. I just put it in. Container CMAU. I just have to do a little pre-trip inspection and do this inspection paper in this log. And that's it. And we out of here. Let's get up out of here. Yeah, exactly. So, you know, they get paid. You get paid to be doing what you do. So somebody call you a certain name. It's not like YouTube. Shit, they tell you the minute in the port. Man, shit, I be a parrot all day. I'm getting paid down here. You could be like, say like right now the ports are slow and the ports got their ways. They'll lock you in there for like 12 hours. They'll just shut the port down while we in there. And we can't even leave. They not gonna void us out. It's jam-packed. And you sitting there getting paid. Like, for an owner-operator, if you get stuck in a port after the first 2.5 hours in the port, you at $55 an hour. You stuck in there for 10 hours times $55 an hour as an operator. So you gonna get paid regardless. But a lot of people they don't know about that life down there in the port. The port life is different. Port life is different. It's different than pulling white boxes and flatbeds and car cat, all of that. Port life is different. I've been dealing with the ports for 20 years. I know. But it's hard to get in though. I done applied for the port 8 years ago. And I ain't get a call yet. It's hard to get in that shit. You ain't got no family, you ain't getting in. You gotta have family, you can have one up. Hill. The ABS light on this one too. You gotta write that up. What do you want to do? ABS light comes on the chassis, and it's a brand new chassis. I don't even know why that light is on unless it don't work. I like, it's cold as hell, man. I don't like too much AC. Too much AC make your ass sick. Regular routine, get down here to Jersey, get a bottle of water, and that's it. You gonna stop? No, they never do. Yeah, I just bought one of these dualies too. I just bought me one. Yeah, I just bought an L350 dually recently. We about to do something different. That's That's why I ended up buying one. Yeah, we about to change the game in a minute. Alright, we got this road. No, she ain't closed. I'm about to say that. They got that like that, man. Alright. Swing this shit wide. Enough to where we can take a cone out, but we ain't gonna clip it though. Just so I can get around it. Somebody ran off this and took the guardrail out right here. Who did that, man? Somebody. I tell you one thing. I'm gonna tell you something, right? Don't never put all your loyalty in one thing unless they ain't gonna you're not gonna reciprocate it back. So if you gonna put that much loyalty in something and you don't get that loyalty back, it's time to move on, you know. So but you can't expect everybody to be like you. You can't expect everybody to think like you and care like you. You can't expect that. And that's where I think I go wrong with sometimes, thinking that if I'm going to give you loyalty or that much respect and I don't get it back, I got to get out of my head with that sometimes, because sometimes, you know, that can hinder you from doing things and keeping you stagnant from moving on in life, because, you know, you think you're giving somebody that much loyalty. Nah, you got to put that loyalty to yourself. You have to, man. You have to put that much loyalty to yourself, because a lot of people they're not going to reciprocate that. They're not going to get that back. And you know, sometimes you can hold yourself back thinking that, wow, I put that much time into them, but they don't put that much time into me. And sometimes you have to let go of shit. Let it go and move on. Yeah, you have to. You can't put that much time in that shit. If you ain't trying to do it for yourself, then don't put that much time in it. I don't care what it is, you know. At the end of the day, you're your own worst enemy, you know. You can hold yourself back. Don't allow nobody else to hold you back. But you can hold yourself back. You're doing something great in life. You know, you have to learn how to stay out of our head. Because once you get caught up in your own head, you're like, man, it's hard to break that. That's like when I bought my first truck. You know, I worked for a company, 8 years with a company, and I wanted to do something different. So when I choose to move, you know, they choose to pull the bullshit. As far as the guy. So I ended up buying my own truck, and I was successful with it. You know, I was successful with my first truck, and then ended up getting my second truck. I was successful with that. You know, things happen, it's time to move on. So I want to do something different. But they don't, when you want to do something different, and the people that surround you, they want you to stay stuck with them. You can't be stuck with them. You got to move on. You got to move on. You can't be stuck if they don't want to move. If they don't want to move and they always want to hear some shit, and they want you to get caught up in the bullshit with them, as far as like buying shit that you really can't afford and getting caught up in something that you're living out your means, as far as financially living out your means, you can't be in the same boat then. You know, most of the people that get caught up financially into buying shit, doing stuff, can't never save no money or got poor money management, they want you to be stuck with them. So if they get into a situation where they're the financially blind and they go and do it, they want you to do the same thing they do. So now you stuck. Now you stuck like that. Why even get into this shit? Nah. So I went and bought an LP50 Dually. I know what I'm about to do. And I know what I want to do. I don't You know, honestly, I don't want to drive trucks no more. I've been doing this 32 years. I don't want to do it no more. I don't want to drive trucks no more. I want to make it easier for me, you know. Shit, I ain't getting no damn younger. You know, this being in the truck all day beats your body up, you know. So people get mad when you don't want to do what they do. So what they do, they start talking to you. They start fucking with you. But you know what they doing? They sitting back watching you start a whole new adventure, a whole new journey. Like I did when I bought my first truck. I spent, everything came to about $50,000. By the time I put the money down, I was able to get that down to about 35, and I was able to pay the truck off. But when I first bought the first truck, you know how many people that I knew that hated on me when I bought the first truck? Oh, you shouldn't have bought that truck. See, I jumped out the window because I didn't know nobody else that was buying trucks at the time when I bought my truck. You know, I was with the company for 8 years. You know, I got invested in the pension, the 401k and all that. You know, so I ended up leaving that and bought my first truck. But a lot of people was against it. So the same people who was against it when I bought my first truck, what they do? They end up buying trucks. When they told me I wasn't gonna make it, they end up buying trucks. So I ended up buying my second truck. You know, so now the second truck go down. I said, okay, what I'm gonna do now? So I said, you know what? Let me go buy a dually. I wouldn't have bought no dually. Ain't no money in it. Now look where we at now. Now they on the phone calling me, asking me about the whole dually business. I know how the game works. The same people that hate on you for doing something, that's why sometimes I always say, stop telling people your damn business, man. Stop telling people your business. Stop telling people what your goals, your adventures, you know. Stop telling people what you're trying to get into. Because the same mother alpha will tell you what you shouldn't do, they'll turn around and do it. I done seen it. They'll turn around and do exactly what they told you not to do. So if you're gonna tell somebody your business, you better go ahead and do that shit. You better go ahead and do it. If you don't do it, they gonna do it. And then you're gonna turn around and say, yo, I thought you ain't like doing that. They gonna say, well, I ain't tell you I ain't want to do it. I just told you not to do it. So whatever you're gonna do in life, keep your business to your damn self and just do the shit. You can't tell everybody your goals, man. You can't tell everybody your dreams. You can't. Because the same people you talking to, the same people sitting back now. First they'll say, well, how you know about this? And you'll break it down. Then as time go on, you do hella research. You know, you do hella research. Then they'll come to you and start picking your brain for the same research that you done studied on. The same research you done came about. They want to know now. So now while you breaking it down, how the business work from day one to day now, and if you don't start it, what they're going to do is take all of that information, absorb all that information. Now they behind the scenes Googling and typing, and they talking to people. Before you know it, they done started the same business you talked about behind the scenes. So by the time you done ran into them, you be like, yo, what the hell you do this? Oh, I did this shit a year ago. You be like, dang, I told you all that a year ago. What you gonna tell me you start this? They gonna tell you? Because I thought you wasn't into it no more. That's why you didn't talk about it. So sometimes you gotta keep your business to your damn self and get out there and do it, man. You gotta have a little faith in the shit. You know, you gotta have a little faith in the shit. Just go ahead and do it. That's why I wouldn't do it. You know, some people say, oh, you jumped off the porch. I ain't worried about 2 of them jumping off the damn porch. I'm 52 years old. I'm too old to be jumping off the damn porch. Hell no. Tear the kneecap loose. Nah, you just gotta sit back, make your options and shit. You know. And do what you gotta do out here. Same thing, me becoming a homeowner. Oh, that would never happen. That would never happen. Yeah. Shit. You gotta make it happen. People say it would never happen, just make it happen, man. You gotta prove wrong. See, one guy, I can show you better, I can tell you. You know, I can definitely show you, but I can tell you. So when I became a homeowner, It was just like, for real, how you do that? How you do that? You doing this, that, and the third. You got this going on. Don't worry about all that shit. Don't worry about all that. I did it though. So you can make some shit happen. You just have to keep the business to yourself and just out there and do it. You know? See, I ain't the one for asking about your shit. So you just gotta do it. And have good people around you, man. You can't have a bunch of naysayers, and you gotta have good people around you in the same mindset you in, the same wavelength, the same level you want. So if you trying to level up, you gotta have people around you trying to level up with you. You can't have people around you that's leveling down and trying to keep you down. You gotta have people in your corner, you know, that's ready to, you know, take this, the next step with you, you know, mentally and shit. You gotta make it happen. So me buying 2 trucks and, you know, becoming a homeowner and all this other shit, it's a lot. It's overwhelming though, but you can make it happen. That's another thing too. Get out your head and start thinking there's too much going on and you can't do it. You got a lot of pressure. You got it on your chest. Nah, just do this shit. Just do it. Shit, take a chance, man. Put a little faith in it. Take a chance. Roll the dice. And if it don't work, you gain something out of it. You learn something. See, I always say the greatest lesson to learn is the one you got to pay for. Always remember that. The greatest lesson you will ever learn is the one you got to pay for. And that, you can apply that shit to everything in life. You got to pay for the lesson you're going to learn. You definitely going to learn. Even if you fail at it, you still going to learn it. Because now when you come back at it the second time around, you're going to do everything right. So don't never worry about failing. You got to fail in life to, you know, achieve something. Shit, a lot of people understand that shit. You got to get out your head, bro. You got to get out your head. Sometimes you gotta stay out the way too, move around and shit. Stay out the way from people. That's like when I first came on YouTube with this. Not this channel, the second channel, but when I started doing this channel, yeah, it was all the Hassan camp, the Baco shit. But at the end of the day, I had to move the channel. I had to move around with the channel. I had to switch it up. I can't keep talking about the same old shit, you know, because we all get platforms to help each other, and I truly believe that. So to have a platform all day and you ain't trying to help each other, but you just beefing, yelling, you know, blacks, Hispanic, have a platform to speak, to tear each other down. Nah, I had to move on from that shit. Let's keep going the same